everyone, and welcome back to Waverly Reads, / welcome back to a new weekly vlog, / welcome to Booktubeathon day 1. I'm not entirely sure as to whether or not this is going to be a weekly vlog or daily vlogs. I think I'm going to attempt to try daily vlogging, but for now, I'm going to call this a weekly vlog. I mean, that may end up a daily vlog. It is currently 7:30 on 29th of July 2018. Booktubeathon starts at midnight. I'm actually heading over to Tia and Shakira's house for the first day of the Booktubeathon, which I think we are treating as a 24-hour readathon. Great, I start the readathon with a day off work. I'm going to try and get as much read as I can. But I decided to pop in now, give you my full TBR, show you my TBR board, as I won't be taking all 7 books with me there and I could not do it there. So this is my TBR board. I wrote down all my challenges on and my books, and they have changed since I put out my Booktubeathon TBR, as I needed to make my file a little bit smaller. The first challenge is to let a coin pick your first read. I'm going to be reading Untamed by PC and Kristen Cast. The second challenge is to read a book about something you want to do. I'm going to be reading Cirque du Freak by Darren Shan. I like to work in a circus at the minute. The third challenge is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation, and The Vampire's Assistant by Darren Shan, as I would have already read the first one and there is a movie about the first and second one, so this one would make more sense, plus I haven't watched a movie in years. The fourth challenge is to read a book with green on the cover, and I picked New World Rising by Jennifer Wilson. The fourth one is to read a book whilst wearing the same hat the entire time, and I picked Caraval by Stephanie Garber. The sixth challenge is to read a book with a beautiful spine, and I picked Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge, gorgeous spine. And the seventh challenge is, as always, the classic, to read 7 books, and for my 7th book I picked The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Hopefully we're going to go and see it soon. See, I'm starting with Untamed, but I will take maybe 3 books over there and read those. So it's nearly midnight now and I have Untamed with me because it was a coin toss, which means it has to be the first book I read, which is probably the biggest book in this readathon as Kira's vlogging upstairs if you didn't hear that, but we are going to be reading in 2 minutes, and I'm starting with Untamed, which I'm just, I don't know why. Recently I read Marked, so I was going to go through and read Marked, Betrayed, Chosen, and then Untamed. Again, that was in the right order, check me out. But this came out of the jar, so like I don't have that option anymore. I have like a minute now to start reading. Tia, are you even gonna start at midnight?
I'll probably decide at midnight.
Still playing Sims. So, I'm already tired, so I'm probably not gonna finish this book before I fall asleep. We're probably gonna read for about an hour, maybe 2 tops, because I'm already tired, but we're starting with Untamed. I really don't want to do this. So it's about 3 o'clock in the morning and I've just started my first break of the night. I need a drink. Stay hydrated during the Booktubeathon is a very serious issue. I'm on page 172, which is chapter 15, and I'm probably going to call it a night because I'm sleepy. I've left my cup in the living room. I have my glass. So I'm probably just going to get a drink and then call it a night because I have a really serious headache coming on. 35% through. I had to start the readathon with the biggest book I own, right? Well, obviously not the biggest book I own, but the biggest book in the readathon. I guess that's good. I'm getting the biggest one out of the way first, and I'm already 35% through. I might read a couple more chapters in bed, but I don't know, I'm tired. Surprised I lasted till 3 o'clock, to be fair. Hello, so I just woke up and the challenges are up on both Instagram and on YouTube. I haven't actually watched the YouTube challenge yet, so I'm not 100% sure on what it is. I've just done the Instagram post and it was to take a picture of the book that first got you into reading, and I went with Twilight, obviously, because it's the first book that did get me into reading. And I took a picture, like it's all been brought down now, but I took a picture on this blanket with Bella and Edward Pops, which was pretty much just that. It was like standing up and stuff like that, and it's getting likes on Instagram, and I haven't posted on Instagram in a very long time. But I also have some tea. Zippy. Perfect temperature to like sit there and drink it whilst reading. You don't know how hard it was to get these 2 flipping things to cooperate. She doesn't like to stand, and he liked to get knocked over by her. I fell asleep because I know I went to bed around 3, but we didn't actually go to sleep until like 4. I need to do some more reading, but I need to watch the YouTube challenge and see if I want to do that. And hello, So we just got finished doing a Booktubeathon sprint with the Booktubeathon. I read 100 and I can't remember. I literally just looked. I read a lot of pages. I think it was like 100 and hello. That was really unattractive. Hello.
Hello, it is me, Yaga.
This is gonna fall out on me. Can anyone see what that number is?
No. Chapter 24.
283.
There we go. Chapter
How many
24.
people did it take to see how many pages you've read? Is that what you wanted to say?
Has agreed to help me with the challenge for the YouTube challenge, which
It's cool,
is
isn't it?
to
Yeah, it
recreate.
is. I like it.
Guys, which is just to recreate a book cover using things around the house and tears around the house. So we're going to be doing that later, and I can't decide whether or not I have enough energy to go and get my camera. You okay? Over being stupidly silly on Tia's bed and laying on each other was fun, but it's over now. But it's over now. We've just had some food, and in a minute I'm going to start tattooing Tia's shoulder, and the pressure's on because I'm gonna have to draw them like size as I can possibly get it. But I have my supplies. I have a Tia. It has this white thing that we're gonna like pull down. We have, where's the eyeliner? I should have picked that up. We have eyeliner, and Shakira's wall is black. I think that's it. Oh, we need a moon.
Not on paper.
I will cut a moon out of paper, and that will be my challenge. We just finished with the cover copy thing, and I'm really proud of how it turned. I love the way I did her tattoos. Pictures look amazing. They are so going on Instagram. So now I need to actually go and finish this book. So back to reading. So I just got finished reading Untamed by PC and Kristen Cast, and I enjoyed this book. I do enjoy this series. I just really hate the main protagonist. However, she's not been too bad in this book. Like, I've had a few eye roll moments and I'm just kind of like, that's what it is. She hasn't been too bad in this book, and I'm hoping that means that her character development is finally taking an uphill climb rather than a downhill slide. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. I'm gonna give it somewhere between a 3.5 and a 4-star, which is higher than what I rated the last book that I read, because that one just made me want to vomit how much I hated Zoe. So I've kind of had I like Zoe, and then I've had a Zoe, and then I've had a oh my god Zoe, and then this one's kind of like a Zoe again. She's not as bad in this book, which is good. I can't really talk too much about it because obviously it's the 4th book in a series and that would be spoiler-esque. I did like it. Still not 100% on Zoe. I hope she gets better, though. After reading that, I will probably be reading more of the series. I know that I have the next book, so that's fine. I have the 5th book, and then Tia has the 6th and 7th book. I came upstairs to update you because Shakira is currently editing her vlog and Tia is currently reading. That's probably what I'm going to be doing now anyway. I'm going to edit as much of this vlog as I can. I'm attempting to daily vlog. We're not really sure how that's actually going to go, but I'm going to now go and edit as much as I can of this vlog, and then I think Hayley comes on in about 20 minutes. I'm also going to be taking part in her sprints if I can, and I'll be starting Cirque du Freak by Darren Chan, who liked my tweet this morning, by the way. Let's just put that out there. Darren Chan liked my tweet this morning. I can't even process that. I just forgot about that until like this moment. I'm going to be starting Cirque du Freak after I've done a bit of editing. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break because I've just read 411 pages. Kind of needing that little break. I'm also really proud of how the book covers turned out. So good. I've uploaded it onto my Instagram, and obviously this video will also count as my video challenge as well, because I showed myself doing the process. But it's also on my Instagram if you want to go and see it, and I did also put it on my Twitter, but I'm so proud of how they turned out. They're not exactly alike, of course. Obviously, I'm not a professional artist, I'm not a professional photographer, here isn't a professional model, but we tried our best and I'm really, really proud of how they turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and go edit some of this vlog and read Cirque du Freak. It's nearly 6 o'clock and I just got finished editing this vlog so far, and I am worried though because tomorrow I have work and maybe I don't feel like I'm going to be able to like do the daily upload, but it'll be fine. I'm going to try anyway. But I've also done a bit of reading the sprints that Hayley is currently doing on the Booktubeathon Twitter. I started Cirque du Freak by Darren Shan, and I'm currently on page 71, which is chapter 14. I joined in 2 of the sprints, I think, the first 15-minute one and then the 30-minute one, and I got 71 pages read. She's recently just done another one, but there is another one in 4 minutes as well. But I wanted to focus a bit more on editing to get it out of the way, because then I can just do more reading later when I go home. I'm at this point in time 71 pages in, plus the Untamed. I'm on my second book, which isn't too bad considering I actually had a decent amount of sleep for once. It's currently about 20 past 7 and I'm gonna have to get all my stuff together. Go home because I work tomorrow.
Until 5.
Still have work tomorrow. Do you want me to stay that badly?
Not badly, but...
Bitch, like, she wants me to stay badly.
Rude.
I don't know actually if I've already updated you on this reading process, but I'm on chapter 21, which is page 115, Cirque du Freak, and I have about 60-ish pages left, which I'll finish tonight obviously, and maybe even start the 3rd book of the readathon, but the 2nd book in the Cirque du Freak saga. But Cirque du Freak is my book for the things I want to do, and I said that literally because I would love to work in a circus at the moment. Whilst reading it, I've like thought of a few other things that happen in it that I would also like to do, like kinesis. That's really freaking like majorly fun. I'd love to be able to do that. There was another thing, and I'd like to be a vampire if that counts. Yeah, I'd also like to be a vampire. I'd like to work in a circus, I'd like to be a vampire, and I would like to do telekinesis, and all three of those things are very like prominent in this book. A lot of things in this book that I would like to do. Yeah, I just wanted to bring out that point. Now I've got to get all my shit together, and I still have shit left here from Pride as well, so I have a lot to take home and I really don't want to do it. I'll probably get all my shit together and then go, and then when I get home I will continue reading Cirque du Freak. So it's just past 9:30, 9:38 to be exact. I was somehow, some way convinced to stay here another night because apparently I'm really gullible and I'm not very hard to convince at all. But I went over to my house with Shakira, I took some stuff home and I brought some stuff back here, and I've also just finished the 1st book of the Darren Shan saga and my 2nd book of the readathon. Now I'm probably just gonna end today's vlog here. I need to edit the rest of the vlog, which is only going to be a few minutes anyway, and then I need to schedule it, so I'm going to end today's portion of the vlog here, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow in about 24 hours after you're seeing this with Booktubeathon Day 2, where I will more than likely read some more. At least I would hope I get to read some more. If you enjoyed this vlog, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post a new weekly reading vlog usually on a Monday and a new booktube video usually on a Thursday. However, this week's just got no schedule, so yeah. Bye!